Good day, everyone. I will not touch my glasses. Um, I hope you all had a great Thursday. Mine was, you could probably guess, pretty good. Um, so today I had library. I did that. I did my usual, write the names down for the holds, put them on the shelves behind the counter. Then they had me work more on the project I did last week. Put a few more labels on, went through and pulled out some of the lower quality books, replaced them with brand new ones, paperback books. That was it. That took about an hour, a little less than an hour to do that, and I was back on track. And went back to the holds list. Wasn't able to finish nearly as much of the holds list as I usually am, because I started almost an hour later than I usually do. But I got through some of them, and then 5 o'clock came around, and I went back, got the next holds list ready. Managed to do almost half of that holds list. All I had left was the regular fiction and the nonfiction. But it was almost 6:30, and we had plans tonight, so I had to get going. So I told her I needed to leave, but this is what I had left, and she would see about having some of the volunteers, some of the student volunteers, do it when they finish what they were working on with that. So I left there about 6:30, came home, grabbed some dinner, and then me and Heather went down to a surprise going away party for one of the guys from the drive. Someone that we befriended way back in January, probably before most other people did. But he became super popular. He's very outgoing, and everyone's gonna miss him because he's going. So yeah, it was a good time. But they had a roast. They roasted him, put all these jokes on him. Said all these jokes about him and things that are eerily sometimes seem to be true, but we're just playing it up as a joke because we know it's not actually. It just sometimes coincidences happen. and yeah, and then we came back, and me and Heather actually we pulled back and we started talking. We talked in the car for probably close to an hour about all sorts of random things. Friendships and how to find and make ones that are deeper, because sometimes it's not easy to do. And I mean, you can have friends, and then you can have close, deep friends that really care about you and want to interact with you as much as you want to interact with them, and those are the real true friendships. Others are more of an acquaintance or something like that. Yeah, and we talked a little bit about Mafia, because I was telling her how if you play Mafia with someone enough times, then you can really start to understand and see what kind of person they are. And like, I can play with someone and say they're a very genuine person, they really care about this game, and they'll play the game as the rules state, and that means they'll do certain things that they wouldn't really do. But other people are maybe a little too eager to do certain things and will do it first chance they get, and those people are probably a little more ruthless and not necessarily the kind of friends that will get along well with someone like myself or someone like my sister. Not that they can't be good friends to some people, and then other people might not care as much about Mafia, and then you just don't get as much of an insight into them if they hold back. So people that really get into Mafia will wholeheartedly put their all into it, and their all comes into the game and flows out and is seen by those who get that, who watch out for those things. So that was our conversation. But I got to open tomorrow. Originally I was going to be closing, and then I switched to a mid. I wish I would have kept that, but I reluctantly took the open, which means I got to get up early. So I better close this vlog out, not let it go too long. And so I'm going to go ahead and say goodnight here. So, goodnight here. I mean, goodnight everyone. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.